Welcome back. Last lesson you split your work into branches, and today you bring them home. Merging is how Git stitches that work back together, and it does it in two distinct ways: a clean fast forward or a true three-way merge. Which one happens isn't random. It depends on the shape of your history, and by the end of this lesson you'll know exactly when each kicks in and why it matters. So here's where you're headed. 4 concrete skills. Running git merge with confidence using the standard switch then merge ritual. Recognizing whether Git just did a fast forward or a real three-way merge. Forcing a merge commit with the NoF flag when you want history to remember the branch existed, and bailing out cleanly with git merge. Abort when something looks wrong. By the end, when a teammate asks, "Can you rebase before merging?" you'll know exactly what they mean. Before we touch any commands, let's nail the mental model. A merge is just taking commits from one branch and applying them to another, nothing more. The key thing to remember: you stand on the target branch, the one you want updated, and you name the source branch in the command. So you switch to main, run git merge feature.login, and main now carries that feature work. The feature branch itself stays put, untouched, ready to delete whenever you're done with it. Now the simplest case, the fast-forward merge. This happens when main hasn't moved at all since you branched off. No new commits landed on it while you were working. Git looks at the situation and realizes there's nothing to actually merge. It can just slide main's pointer forward to catch up with your feature's latest commit. No merge commit, no extra noise in the log. History stays perfectly linear, as if you'd been committing on main the whole time. But what happens when main has moved on while you were busy on your feature? That's the three-way merge. Both branches have new commits since they diverged, so Git can't just slide a pointer forward. It has to create a brand new commit, M6 here, that stitches the two histories together. And notice what makes it special. This merge commit has two parents, E5 from main and D4 from feature. Your branch's story stays visible in the graph forever. Anyone running git log can see exactly where the feature lived its own life before rejoining. So which one does Git actually pick? By default, Git chooses for you. Fast forward when the history allows it, three-way when divergence forces its hand. But you have the final say. If you want that merge commit even when a fast forward is possible, you add the NoFF flag. And honestly, this choice says a lot about a team. Some value a clean linear history, others want every feature branch preserved in the graph as a record of how the work actually happened. Let's walk through a real merge, top to bottom. You start on main, create a feature branch with git switch-c, add your work, and commit it. Then, and this part matters, you switch back to main before merging, because you always merge into the branch you're standing on. Run git merge feature login, and Git reports a fast forward. You verify with a graph log, then delete the branch with -d, 6 commands. That's the rhythm you'll repeat for the rest of your career. Now that you've got the basic rhythm down, here are 6 flags that turn you into the merge specialist on your team. --NoFF forces a merge commit even when fast forward would work, so there's always a record that says feature integrated. Squash collapses everything into one tidy commit. FF only is the strict mode. Refuse anything but a clean fast forward. -M sets the message in line. Git log -- merges shows only the integration points. And if things go sideways mid-merge, -- abort. Your panic button rolls you right back to safety. And here's everything from this lesson on one screen. 12 patterns. Your full merge toolkit. The left column is your everyday merging. The middle column handles the trickier moments. Forcing a merge commit, aborting, filtering history. And the right column is where you get strict, get visual, and clean up. Screenshot this one. It's the page you'll come back to when a teammate drops merge jargon in a pull request review. Before you go, let's talk about the 5 mistakes every junior hits at least once. Number 1, merging in the wrong direction. Remember, You switch to the target branch first, then merge the source into it. 2. Forgetting to pull, which turns a clean merge into a tangled mess. 3. Don't panic when Vim opens, just type escape:WQ. 4. Delete the branch after merging with git branch D. And 5. Only use squash when the commit history is messy, never when it's carefully crafted. Now it's your turn. Open the repo from Lesson 03 and run 3 quick exercises. First, create feature A, commit, switch back to main untouched, and merge. That's your fast forward, a perfectly linear history. Second, branch feature B, but commit on both sides before merging. That forces a true 3-way merge with a merge commit. Third, repeat the fast forward setup but add no FF, and watch Git create a merge commit anyway. After each one, run git log, graph, ownline, all, and really look at the shape. And that's Lesson 04 in the bag. You can split branches, bring them back together with fast forward or 3-way, force a merge commit with no FF, squash a messy history into one clean change, abort when things go sideways, and read the graph like a map. Next up, your repo leaves your laptop. Lesson 05 is where Git meets GitHub, push, pull, fetch, clone, and where real collaboration begins. See you there.